This is Christina, and you're watching Custom Games. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Custom Games. I'm your host, Christina. Tonight I have the Chaos crew of Wicked, Cassie, and Chase. For so far, we'll have Good Boy in a little bit. Say hi.
Hello.
Here. Wow, and that could not have been better timing, Good Boy.
Yep.
How's everybody tonight?
Awake.
Chaos. Tired.
I feel all of that. So, tonight, I hear through the early warning systems that the end of the world may be upon us. Also, Good Boy, thank you for the resub for 1 month at tier 1. That's 23 months. Almost 2 years.
Yeah.
So Good Boy, am I actually hearing the early warning sirens correct? Or...
I'm gonna be real. I have not had a chance to be on the server and prep anything.
No worries.
As unfortunately, my grandfather passed away on Sunday, so I have been preoccupied.
Oh, very sorry for your loss.
Yep.
That said, we will make the most of tonight.
yeah.
Because I think we have a couple asteroids that are already captured, and you know, I've got a big-ass rocket that I think I want to fly directly into one of them.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Perform the test that NASA did a couple months ago.
Dart, yes. The hard part is going to be getting this thing to operate correctly. Engines, clamp.
You wicked.
Fairing, and then
You know what that thing looks like?
Looks like a hummingbird.
Yeah.
I mean, birds do fly, and hopefully so will this plane.
Yes,
Are you
birds
gonna
do
make
fly.
this one's wings flap too?
We'll find out.
So, Good Boy, do we have anything orbiting the moon right now?
Possibly.
Asteroid-wise?
Asteroid-wise, I think we do have that one that we put over there, didn't we?
Maybe?
I'm just joining now. There's the server. Connecting.
Jesus.
Okay, orbiting the moon, I don't think so, but there is an asteroid orbiting Kerbin.
No.
Or maybe exiting Kerbin.
That's right. I was going to intercept an asteroid, but I think I got preoccupied.
There's a maneuver scheduled in 127 days.
Oh, that's for a different thing.
Oh.
Well, also
no.
there was one that you had attached 2 ships to, including a mining vessel. That's where we ended the stream last time.
Yeah, I'm
Was it?
looking.
Hmm.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
I see Asteroid Station 1. Interceptor 1, that's what it is,
Okay.
I believe. Let me check. Yes, Interceptor 1 is indeed the miner on that moon.
Okay. So we have two options. We can either deorbit that towards Kerbin and I try and hit it away and probably fail. Or I try and hit it away from the moon, and as a retaliatory strike, the moon strikes Kerbin.
I'm still sad you can't move, like, the moons.
You need
Like-
some hefty mods to do that.
Also, we do have a hydrate and posture check from Wicked. Thank you, Wicked.
Yeah. Can't go to space dehydrated.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, you can. You just probably won't come back.
I may be able to do some trickery to get us something good.
Okay.
Your boy just opens a portal in orbit of Kerbin, and just the sun appears.
Heh. Heh heh.
Good boy just pops out. Here's a wormhole I prepared earlier. What the?
Also, I think my
If you
Orca
don't have
8
if you can't get a fresh wormhole, store-bought's fine.
see.
Oh, you gotta get one of them organic wormholes.
That's right. I forgot to deploy the antenna on Orca 8. And so there's just a
Whoopsie.
telescope flying around with no control.
Wasn't that like one of the first things you launched this series?
No, that's been
So it's at least the 8th thing that's been launched since it's Orca 8.
Well, she was on like version 8 of Thumper by the first stream.
I mean, it wasn't hard.
Well,
I
and 2
mean,
or
when
3
you
of them just
fail
go
that-
poof on the pad, so
Yeah.
it's a rather quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we're assuming that's DOA. Let's screw it. I'm gonna try and launch another Orca 9 with the Dolphin second stage and see what I can get. And of course, I have popcorn again for tonight.
Mm-hmm. You starting with the popcorn tonight, huh?
Yep. I learned.
There now the nose is less Afghan hound.
Oh.
Less Afghan Hound and more prepare the turbo lasers.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
I like it.
I'm honestly surprised Christina didn't send out an update like last week saying, "Hey, we're gonna throw BD Armory in the mod list just for the finale."
That would
Why-
have been fun.
Why do we only have $46,000?
I don't know. Why do you only have $46,000?
Do we need more money?
Oh, probably.
Is it all of the planes
There
we've
you go.
been building?
I haven't been launching all of them, and I recover what doesn't necessarily make it back to the runway.
Mhm.
We should have funds now.
We do, thank you.
Funds?
That was must have been a mission you forgot to turn in or something, huh?
Yeah. Just one or two.
Good boy, just sitting there with a stockpile of missions, just trickling them in slowly.
Please tell me you saw what he's named this plane.
I did indeed, and I'm very proud. I also think this evening that I may have passed from the strange into bizarre territory of life.
Well,
Oh.
I wanted a snack, and I didn't feel like fixing anything.
mm-hmm.
So I opened the bottom drawer in my fridge, and I'm like, that looks good. I may or may not, wow, flub chase. I may or may not be currently sitting here eating a cucumber like a banana.
I mean, it's healthy.
Delicious.
Works. I mean, you know, you do you. Cucumber, banana, same thing.
Now the real question is, are you peeling it like a banana?
Nope.
That would be impressive.
It'd be super bizarre if I was sitting here peeling it and then eating it like a banana.
Imagine someone in your house had walked in on you doing that.
They wouldn't say anything. They just raise an eyebrow, do what they need to do, and leave.
Yes, but then it would appear at like a family gathering story later on. And that one time Chase was sitting in there peeling a cucumber.
Nah.
Nope. Not gonna mind.
Family gathering stories are restricted to stuff like the time I jumped off a deck and landed, and because I'm double jointed in my right leg, my kneecap slid around and I kicked myself in the face.
Oh, that sounds painful.
Yep.
Look at that. That is a small plane, but you got some powerful engines on there. It looks like.
It's thick with 3 C's.
What it looks like is gonna happen is you're gonna start up the engines and the wings are just gonna take off and not leave the fuselage behind. This is what it
At
looks
that point, I'll just need to add more struts.
All right. So I did a thing.
Oh, God.
I got a big thing ready.
Oh.
Yeah. It's gonna be fun, I'll say. I just gotta get the stuff lined up.
Wicked. You could also just, for extra power, you could add an engine into the tail there, make it look like a
If I need to.
Oh, this is.
Oh, God.
We're good.
Oh,
We're good.
Oh, God.
We're good.
Oh, no.
We're good.
We're very not
We're
good.
good.
Very not good.
Wicked just took out the space center before you got
Really?
it. Too.
No. No, nothing happened. See, everybody's okay. Nothing bad happened.
Oh, yeah. You're trying the same thing again to expect different results.
Why are the engines just pointing wherever?
I don't
Oh,
know,
no.
and I need to figure that out.
Oh, God.
It's pulling too much to the right. At least it's not gonna barrel into one of the.
That's because half the engines are pointing that direction. That's why it's pulling.
Now it's the gimbaling is being wonky, so I need to.
You drive on this plane on
Fix
2
that.
wheels right now.
This is great.
Right? This is the best. Imagine being in one of those buildings and seeing that plane just take off and start barreling towards you, and then it just turns and just starts doing donuts.
See, everything's fine.
See, if I saw that, I'd have went, yeah, Dave, yeah, I'm gonna start vacation today instead of tomorrow. See y'all later.
Nah.
Just don't take that plane on your vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see where the hell we went wrong.
Oh man, I'm a little tired.
Like just a bit.
I didn't realize I couldn't stop myself. Like once I started yawning, I was basically in a position where I could not get to my mute button.
You're good. That's what it is. Frickin' landing gear's not straight.
Oh, same.
There.
Face,
Yes.
you good?
Nope.
Why?
Just landing gear's not straight. Same.
You are technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Uh-huh.
I think it needs more engines.
We'll see.
What's Good Boy building?
Ah,
Oh god.
Yeah, is this about to get
something
far more
special
first?
for our use later.
Ah,
Oh boy. Oh, Wicked, you're drifting.
And not as bad as earlier.
Let's just say it's way better than it was earlier.
Oh, what's the well, you got those things gimbling though. Well, you were in the dirt for a second.
Come on.
It's fine.
Oh. Oh yeah, you're already in the other perspective. You were about to go for a swim.
Ooh.
How much fuel you got on board?
Enough.
He has at least enough to get straight to the location of the crash.
Enough to where we're going. Where's that? We'll find out.
all right. I am now orbiting. Orbiting?
Orbiting! Let's just go ahead and get that flub in there.
Has been a long day.
Yes, it has.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently orbiting Kerbin.
Mm-hmm.
How? Well, Good Boy, do you want me to try and get out to the moon with this probe?
If you'd like. I'm currently prepping a very special tool.
Oh.
Oh boy.
So the name of that tool happened to be the Deorbit 9000?
It was going to be the Deorbiter, but Deorbit 9000 sounds better.
Yes!
Okay, this thing looks actually kind of cool over the water like this as you're getting further away from the land.
See, the fact you think it looks cool is the fact it means that the chemtrails he's currently laying down are working.
Yep.
Let's see if Mech Jeb fucks me or for good. The fuck is that?
What?
Don't worry about it.
What is that?
Don't worry about it.
Fuck is
boy.
that?
I may have captured a comet.
Ah, it's the comet trail.
It looks like there's like a just light shining on the planet.
Don't worry about it.
Why? So I'm assuming you don't want me to comment on it. Nothing from Jason Wicked.
I can't.
It's fine. Where is probe on this thing? I buried it too well inside. There it is.
Meanwhile, Wicked is just cruising at Mach 1.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Well,
By the way,
sub-Mach
everybody
1.
should probably time warp up to me.
Oh, hang on. Let me find somewhere to land.
Oh God!
Oh.
Well, Wicked is past the sound barrier once again.
Oh, I gotta get to the landing area faster.
Don't burn all your fuel, then become a glider.
I have so much fuel.
You're like glowing. It is ridiculous.
Glowing because he's going like 11 to 100 miles an hour.
That looks
It's
so
fine.
cool.
Skimming the atmosphere.
I'm actually fairly low.
Fairly low. I mean, yeah, according to the altimeter, it's about 200 meters, right? Is your landing site on that island ahead?
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, chat, what type of landing is it going to be? Crash or regular?
Por que no los dos?
I was gonna say, if Wicked always crashes, doesn't that mean a crash landing is a regular landing?
Any landing you can walk away from.
Just get over the island and just cut the engines, drop like a rock.
I mean,
That's not how planes work, but okay.
Flap the wings upwards. Oh, God.
All right.
Ooh, this.
I think I am ready.
Oh God.
Control from here. Of course, the key is
I'm
I now just
landing.
need to rotate to face the proper vector to deorbit.
This is a.
That's
Sharp
steeper than I
incline.
expected. That's not good.
Wait, oh God. Oh God. Oh. Vessel is destroyed.
No, it's not.
Well, it's
See,
just
back
like me
here
to
in
go
the
down in
space plane hanging.
flames.
That was like.
That was a simulation.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just like the simulations.
But you are right, it does need more power.
Yeah. About double the engines.
Oh my God. Now, is that rear stabilizer going to be affected by the flame trails off those at all?
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
Okay, that's fine.
It'll
That's what the
only
heat-resistant
melt-
paint's for?
It'll only melt a little bit.
There's enough air flowing past it, it'll keep it cool.
Hey, hey Chase, you know, like what happens in Star Trek Discovery's 3rd season where they get the floating nacelles? Yeah, it'll work like that.
Ah. So, plot armor.
Yes.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Currently warping again to do my final moon capture.
Moon capture. Why are you capturing the moon?
No, she's capturing orbit around the moon.
Oh.
As in the moon will capture her.
I just need one more thing to make sure this thing gets into the air quickly.
Gets in the air quick. Are you attaching
That's
gyros
not
to that
good.
thing?
That's
What's-
really not good.
What's not good?
Timed warp caught up with you, and then there was a big explosion.
Oh no.
Oh no!
The rocket seems to have come loose.
Oh no.
No,
It's unfortunate.
This fell off.
I can
What
get
fell
another
off?
one up there.
This.
we gotta be careful about how many oh-nos we use in a row.
Oh
Why?
yeah.
'Cause then the Kool-Aid Man does not need to bust through Christina's fireplace.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. How many does it take? 3?
That's also licks to the center of a Tootsie Pop.
Well, I thought the world may never know.
Well, according to Mr. Owl.
I am now realizing, I have a feeling that I'm going to be landing on the moon.
Oh no. So it's the Moon Dart mission.
Grab the moon and take it with you.
Oh
fine.
no.
See this on my screen, Chase?
Oh no.
It'll be
Oh.
fine. You
Well,
can always
if-
adjust.
If everyone will turn their telescopes towards the moon, you'll get to witness the crater.
Hey, Wicked, what are those below the rear engines?
This special secret that will help us later.
If it was a normally attached device of that nature, you would call it a JATO.
Why are they pointing
Oh God.
that way?
Stability.
Plus the
Yes,
ones-
stability.
Plus the ones in front being pointed to just make the plane jump. It's gonna do a
Well,
bunny-
normally the wing's job is to suck the plane up into the air. This is to push it as well.
It just does a bunny hop on the runway.
Just
We're
know
taking
what?
off a...
Oh, hey, there's the comet trail.
oh yeah, the comet
That's
trail
pretty
is
cool.
great from the ground.
Ooh, wow, yeah. Oh my god, how fast is this thing going on the ground?
Oh God.
So I see you have a
Currently,
vertibird.
it's Mach 0.5.
Oh my god.
Mach exploded.
Uh-oh. That's not
Oh,
good.
oh, the wing! Oh God!
I think I just need to start watching Wicked.
They're fine.
It became a boat.
Yeah, we're about to be a dart unless I can figure out how to fix this.
Oh God.
You probably want to.
Fire normal or anti-normal.
How did you get in orbit like that?
Because I let MechJep do it.
That was your first mistake.
Yep. Do the blue radial. Blue symbols. Do radial. Try one of those that you may be able to correct it.
Yeah.
And then you'll want to burn the retrograde at the periapsis.
Oh, that. Ooh.
Yeah, at the orange periapsis. After
Yeah.
that burn at that orange periapsis retrograde.
Okay.
You can probably actually set a second node on the predicted path if you'd really like.
No, I will just play with it when I get closer. I'm gonna have to do this one first. So let's go ahead and point toward target. And the burn time is 4 seconds. A little bit more time.
Okay, the Kerbin on the right is 100% me. Just freaking out and screaming. No.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7.
Well, Chase, if you had to be a Kerbin, what type would you want to be? Pilot, scientist, or engineer?
With the way my life's going currently, engineer.
Okay.
I've got like 4 different circuit diagrams I'm working on for stuff, as well as like all of my other computer things that I do.
Hello.
Welcome back.
That's right. I can.
Oh, so Christina, you getting your orbit fixed
Yeah,
up?
fixing it now.
Nice.
I have shared a screenshot.
Oh, that is cool.
Oh, let me. Oh, of the comet trail. And
Oh, wow. I have it up on stream now.
you also see the chaos that is that plane too, I believe. Because that plane is something else. It's wonderful. It's also named Chase Dash the plane.
Yeah, because it's Chase plane.
Yep.
Chase wanted it to be big, so I made it big.
And a hydrate and posture check from Wicked. Thank you.
Yep, I just did that. Water, at least. I have water.
Bleh. That's what I was looking for.
And the comet trail does look cool from in atmosphere. Although, with how close that trail is, it looks like it was a near miss. Like,
Don't worry about it.
It's currently orbiting. Three, two, one, mark. Cool.
You have narrowly, and I mean narrowly, avoided disaster.
12,000 meters.
Yeah. Be great pictures of the moon, though.
Now, can I interact? That's ScanSat, that's Interceptor. Set as target.
Mm. So there seems to be a small problem with my plan. Pieces keep coming detached.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, comment.
Game does not like big,
comments.
giant floating rock.
Darn, we're not gonna have enough. You know what? If this is gonna go dead, I want it to go dead in style. Point prograde. And she's now on an escape path. Unless Kerbin recaptures her, in which case she'll slam into Kerbin in a while. Yep, Kerbin got her. How fast are you going, good boy?
I wasn't really going that fast. It's just our times aren't synced.
Gotcha. So it's trying to
So
figure out what you're
I was
doing.
putting a thing into a deorbital burn,
Gotcha.
and now if I were to sync up with you, it will go bye-bye.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I am ready to look at whatever you guys want to show me.
Well, I can warp up to your time and prep my launch vehicle again.
Okay.
Looks like we need a bit more money, so there we go.
Wicked, what are you up to?
Plan.
The size of a 747 doing close to Mach 3.
That's not really much. Watching the sunrise.
When time is convenient, can you sync your time up with me?
Taking birdie screenshots. See if I can circumnavigate the globe before the stream's over.
I'm hopping into your ship. Good boy.
Okay.
What is this?
It's a booster.
God. Ah. I'm seeing the thing you captured.
That is a lot of RCS.
So, good boy, how much fine control are you going to have once that's connected?
None.
Okay. So basically, we can sort of pick a time when it deorbits, but not so much a location.
Oh, for that? No, I can do the math and get it to where I want.
Okay. Like, let's say on top of a mountaintop science station?
Probably.
And let's say that Wicked will be ground coverage with me?
I will say the pure accuracy, there will be a little bit of play.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, if we get close, we get close.
I'll say it will be a test of my skills if I can do that.
Well, you're not one to shy away from a challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, once Wicked is caught up with us, I'll switch to his perspective. I'll be
Yeah,
right
for
back.
us, it's just a slowly approaching this.
Nice. I'll be right back. I have returned.
Welcome back. We are now connected.
Oh boy. Is this
Now the-
thing called Mawage?
Mawig 1. I believe this is an actual comet. It just so happened to be the one that spawned in our game.
Nice.
Hello.
Now to slowly rotate this entire thing so the booster is pointing retrograde.
Pivot.
Pivot.
Pivot!
Pivot. I am. Oh. Oh, whoa, you're really high in the atmosphere now.
Kind of.
Mm.
I'm also going at ×4 fizz warp too, so it looks weird.
So how many attempts past when you added the Jado engines that take you to get off the ground stable?
I got off the ground.
Yeah, I just saw it lit up like a Christmas tree on that first attempt once you added them, and just one of your wings went just, ooh, a penny. Oh. Well, that thing is really cool, so.
So, I guess I can talk a little bit about what's happening next week. So we have the triumphant return of 5M.
Yeah?
Chase and I have been putting on a lot of work on offense, defense.
My fingers, they bleed.
Please.
You've typed so much.
Uh-huh, sure.
We've
Oh, you?
deleted more than we've typed.
Yeah.
With the one resource I've worked on the past 3 days alone.
But we are getting to a point now where most of the bugs that people have reported in the past with the resource are now fixed, or in the process actively of being fixed. And we've got enough performance improvements now that this thing's almost ready for a full release.
You
Yeah.
say that, yet I logged onto the server to help Chase test, and I broke something almost immediately.
That was
you
like
have
8
a
versions
natural
ago.
Knack.
And that's
But
why
also
we have you
fast.
test with us, because you could look at something and it'll break itself. So I mean,
You have the opposite of mechanics vision.
turned it into a jungle gym and it fell apart.
I may have caused a crash in my computer.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Google's computer crash. That's not good.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to
Yeah,
the Space
KC,
Center as a safety.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Also, Wicked, you planning on pulling up at any point?
If you look at my command things over in the bottom left corner here, I've got the stick all the way back.
Oh no.
There is, of course, the other question of I don't know if I can spectate Wicked, who is 8 days in the past. No.
Oh, give me
I
a second.
cannot.
I'm landing, and then I'm gonna time warp to the future.
Okay.
Yeah, he's landing and then his plane will disassemble itself shortly after.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yep.
it'll be fine.
it's the reverse IKEA plane.
Waiting for the day IKEA just starts selling airplanes.
Don't forget the brakes.
Claps.
Oh, oh, oh.
You
Oh,
bounced.
boing, boing.
Up there.
Oh!
Nailed it.
That first bounce looked unsettling. Although, minus the explosion part, I would have loved to experience that landing from inside the plane.
All right. And Good Boy's back.
Yay. I now have a cat on my desk, too.
I will actually be disappearing again here in a little bit because my family has decided that they wanted ice cream, so they're grabbing Dairy Queen. So
I
And
want
you're
Dairy
not
Queen.
bringing any for us.
no.
Rude.
So I will be spectating from my phone.
By the
Listening
way,
to
speaking
me.
of cats, Luna just hopped up. Do you want to say hello, Luna? No? Okay.
Oh.
I was
I see
expecting
how
a
it is.
very loud meow. Being
No,
honest.
she's not super loud.
Mm.
Oh. Christina,
Yes.
remember I told you about the litter of kittens that magically appeared in our laundry room?
Yes.
Wait.
They got them and took them outside today,
Oh.
and then proceeded to finish bringing in groceries.
Mhm.
And my mom was in the kitchen putting away groceries, and she heard meowing. And she went and looked in the laundry room, and they're back.
Really?
The mom was just like, I didn't say you could take them outside.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's a full litter. They live in our laundry room now while they're being raised.
Oh,
Congratulations, you've been adopted.
Is the mom there too?
The moms are out hunting and stuff.
Moms?
Yeah. Turns out it's a couple of kittens from like 2 or 3 separate moms.
Ah.
Because they took them outside and they put them down on a big blanket that we have, and 3 different cats come up and picked up kittens and took them off.
Yeah, sometimes when they live as a pack.
Do you understand? My mom's the definition of crazy cat lady.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
The last time I counted, there was like 35 outside.
Yeah.
Whew.
Does she at least get them fixed?
We have been working with a local program that comes and catches them in rounds and fixes them, but
That's
there's always a few sets that are missed every year, and we end up with kittens.
Yeah.
I mean, at least you're trying.
Yeah, well, then we'll get the ones that are abandoned by the mom, and because I have a big and very breakable heart, I have to try to help, and then they usually end up dying in my hands.
Yes. Last year, I think
So-
it was like 5 separate frantic Discord calls that I
I'm
received.
sorry, they're so cute, and then it's just when they're not alive anymore, it hurts.
Good Boy disconnected again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, so I've been trying to use the maneuver planners in a few things, and normally what happens is KSP tries to pause it in single player when you do that, so it can actually do the
Oh.
calculations. But this being multiplayer, it can't pause to actually do those calculations.
Okay.
So it's kind of crashing, so
I
I'm
just
gonna
say
just
deorbit it wherever.
freehand this deorbit.
Yeah, just deorbit it wherever.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still gonna aim for this station.
Fair.
Good boy says he's
you
going
know.
to freehand it, pulls out a dry erase board, and starts doing calculations.
Hidden Figures style.
Yes, exactly.
No, I would just use the actual joystick I have on my desk. That'll be easier.
Wicked, is that a plane or a space shuttle?
¿Por qué lo nos dos?
It's the same plane. I just added a couple of canards to the front.
Alright, I am spectating Wicked.
Why did you strap ducks to the front of this thing?
Ducks?
Canards.
Extra lift.
No, that's mallards.
No, canard is the French word for duck.
Oh.
Alright, I'm back in, I'm rotating, and I'm going to be AFK in the restroom. Just one
Okay.
minute.
Christina, you forget that sometimes that I forget that they're 2 separate languages and my brain mixes them together? I've told you I've repeatedly shown memes and stuff to Gabe, and he's been very confused. and then it's only after he goes, "What does it mean?" that I realize I'm showing him something that's written in French.
If that's one language I do want to actually learn, it'd be probably French.
Oh, it's a fun language.
It's a very fun language until you learn about all the vowels that don't count.
Look, okay, look.
Well, also, apparently, according to you, Chase, it's better to watch Ratatouille with that in French.
Ratatouille, so much better in French than it is in English. So much better.
Alright, Chase Plane is on station above the mountains.
All right.
Is it?
It will be.
I was gonna say, you're still flying.
Yeah, also, it looks you look a little low for over the mountains.
It'll be fine.
Just the laser just lowers from the belly of the plane, just cuts straight through the mountains.
Well, I thought we didn't install BD Armory.
Although that would have been great if y'all did for the finale.
I didn't think about it.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to consider it for a future.
If we bring this back, for sure.
Or by then, maybe KSP2 will have its multiplayer fixed and sorted out.
That's a good one.
So is multiplayer actually in KSP2 now?
No.
Not yet, but it is planned and confirmed that it will happen.
It is a $60 early access game that, from what I have read, is not very well held together.
It is a very early access.
Which, to me personally, does not justify a $60 price tag.
No, not at least in
Okay,
early access.
so now I have a good topical conversation question to ask y'all. I asked Christina this the other day. Do you all think that early access games are helping or hurting the gaming industry?
It depends on how it's being used. For example,
Yeah.
one of my personal favorite games, BeamNG Drive, has been early access for like 7 years, but they just keep adding more stuff. It's actually one of the best driving games available, in my opinion. And just for the physics and the simulation crash stuff, as well as their off-road stuff, is almost equivalent or better than some rally games.
Oh yeah, I love the mod that allows me to touch Jada rockets to anything, and I can just go faster than light speed in that game.
That too.
Yeah. I think I successfully got a 4-door sedan up to warp like 2.1 or something one time. It's fine.
I think for indie studios, early access is the way to go because it gives them time to flesh out the game and draw in some support to keep operating. Because game dev isn't cheap. I think AAA studios that are now going early access are using it merely as a tool to ship a product that is unfinished.
Yeah.
Instead of setting proper expectations and delaying releases until the products are ready.
Yeah. Like, I liked when we had the nice
Yeah.
middle ground back in the day of where certain larger studios would run like a 90-day beta before the release for certain games. Like before, they would run like a 90-day beta before the release, essentially, just to fix any bugs, get a lot of people in, to fix bugs that only occur with, a large player population, essentially, so they can work those out before release, because sometimes it's not feasible to fix those within QA. So.
But Why would you do that when you can make shit tons of money on a broken game?
Yeah. And see, I am in the same boat as y'all. If they're going to use it as an opportunity to get honest feedback from a game, because if you do open betas, anybody and their brother's going to play the game. And so you have to take the feedback you get with a grain of salt. But like if you're having someone that's literally purchasing the game outright ahead of time and then giving you, I feel like you're going to get a lot more honest feedback that way. And a better quality of feedback that way. But if they're doing it just to say, yeah, let's go ahead and get our money now and then just string them along so we can work on it a lot slower and not deal with it, I don't like it.
Yeah, and then there's the thing where there's the closed beta and you have to pay the full price for the game, where it's like, thanks, you've given me the honor of buying your game that's broken at full price. Like, you've selected me for that honor. Like... I think one of the other things that I definitely do like that also works out of time, especially for showing off games, like once embargoes are lifted for reviews and stuff, for content creators to start doing reviews and stuff a week out from a game's release, I think that works to just purely show the game off ahead, but I feel like they should definitely not do like this very long year or more early access thing for these really large titles, and instead they should do closed betas. So.
So now, sort of building off of Chase's question, do you guys think the prospect of early access is slowing down the game industry, or maintaining the pace, or maybe speeding it up?
I think it's kind of slowing it down, but I don't mind that, because I would rather have a game be slowly made, delayed, but good, than have a bunch of shitty games rushed out the door every year.
Okay.
But at what point does that become a detrimental slowdown?
Yeah.
When, for example, one of my other favorite games, Elite Dangerous, when it becomes like that, where they keep promising stuff and then nothing fucking happens.
Star Citizen!
Like,
oh, sorry.
Fool me once,
really
shame on me.
I was gonna say Star Citizen.
I never bought into the Star Citizen vaporware. I mean,
Star Citizen looks very nice, but they have so much tech debt, it's insane.
I mean, just their ship sales alone, to get all the concept ships that they've currently created with the current ship team. I think somebody did the math and it was like 80 man years.
Now,
at full capacity.
Here's the other thing as well. We're talking about game development slowed down. Let's look at a big studio that doesn't do open or closed betas or early access and still takes, and their development has significantly slowed down over the years. But I think that's more attributed to the scope of the games, which is the two recent Zelda games, which have taken about 6 years respectively for each to be developed fully.
I'm looking at Rockstar in the corner.
Yeah.
Well, see, that in my mind also is two separate things. Separating Rockstar and Nintendo. Rockstar just drags and drags and drags on anything they do. But I think with Nintendo, they're so picky about literally, because at this point you can fight up and down and say Mario's their largest IP, not RP, IP. And to a certain extent that is correct, but also they wouldn't be near where they are today without the Zelda IP.
That's fair.
Yeah. Especially considering the reason the Switch is doing as well as it is because it got that initial boost because people wanted a game to spend time with when they got their Switch, and the Switch library wasn't big when it launched, and the only thing they had was Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Like,
I think Nintendo they've always been super picky with everything Zelda.
yeah,
See,
Zelda. Yeah.
I was gonna say you were saying Nintendo is being super picky, and then you said everything Zelda, and I was about to retort, but what about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet?
Game Freak, and I don't know what
Pokemon
they're
has
doing.
become like their redheaded stepchild.
Speaking
They
of cramming them out every year,
Yeah.
that is that's their filler IP. It got them a boost, but now they're just cruising on it.
Yeah. Like, I remember I was gonna get back into Scarlet and Violet like a month and a half ago, and then the internet blew up with the fact that there's this bug that if something just decides it wants to break, your save file is gone.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to mess with it. And I never heard if that got fixed or not. So.
Or how like when they re-released Diamond and Pearl. The first version of the game literally was just cut and paste on the music. It was the original. It was just chiptunes music that they cut and pasted from the old whatever. And then everyone was like, "Are you kidding me?" And so they had to release a major patch for the game that redid all the music.
Wow.
Yeah. And I mean, the other thing, like, yeah, the save files is I'm very curious because I haven't heard any reasons as to why Game Freak doesn't use Nintendo's cloud backups for the save files with Pokemon.
because it probably costs money for licensing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I would imagine that they were not interested in updating that tech while they were still trying to figure out the world that they created. Most of their tech cost went into the 3D world this year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like they're just now getting around to the updates that make it so you can use the Pokemon Home storage system and transfer system.
Yeah, that was the same thing with Sword and Shield as well, I believe, where it took them like 6 months to get that added in as well. So, like, yeah, I think if I'm not mistaken, the only two games that I know of that don't use Nintendo's cloud save backups are Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Like, the only two game franchises that don't use it are those. And I'm assuming Animal Crossing is just because you can only have one save on a Switch system anyways, so...
Yeah.
I mean,
And
technically Pokemon is one save per profile.
One save per profile. But Animal Crossing is one save per console. So, like, if you had, like, you and I had shared a console, and I bought Animal Crossing and started up, if you launched Animal Crossing using your profile, you could only be on my island as a person that lives there. You couldn't make any of the decisions.
Weird.
Yeah, it is a locked to console item.
Yeah. Technically, there is a way to enable your saves with Animal Crossing to be backed up, but you have to use a cheat code that's only listed in the game's manual on the title screen to access a secret menu to back up your saves,
and that's only for transferring.
Yeah, and that's only for transferring. And when you want to do the transfer, you have to call Nintendo to initiate the transfer.
Yep.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
I've seen countless people lose like hundreds of hours in New Horizons to not having proper save backups. Like,
It's a good thing that game doesn't have shark cards.
But no, I'm thinking one of these Fridays coming up, we might do Pokemon again.
Yeah, that would be fun.
We haven't done it for a while.
Yeah, I need to get back into it because I'm still basically.
I'm where I
progression-wise-
left off.
Yeah, I'm where I left off too.
I never finished the story.
Yeah, I didn't either. The
Oh.
only reason I was doing as good as I was because Chase was handing me high-level Pokemon.
Cheater.
No, I was looking for version exclusives.
Yeah, I was. We were doing the raid battles, and I wanted to be able to do something in the higher level ones, and Chase wanted the exclusives, so
Oh yeah.
Cheater.
I took higher level Pokemon in exchange for because they just listen to you outright in the raid battles, I believe. So yeah,
That seems like an oversight.
it does.
I'll add it to their running tab.
Like,
Yeah.
okay, I think I actually did progress a little bit further. I think I'm progressed enough that basically at this point the levels don't matter anyways. So
What is this? Whose Pokemon is it anyway? Where everything's made up and the levels don't matter?
Hmm.
oh, I think my ice cream is here.
Get your ice cream.
Yes, I will be watching you all as
Yep.
a ghost from the Twitch chat.
Bye.
And I think I got this as far as I can get it lined up.
I'd say whenever you want to drop it on the planet, it's all yours, because I have been up since like 6 o'clock this morning. So,
Yeah,
All right.
I'm fizz warping to catch up, so I'm flying.
In that case, I'm actually going to time warp till we hit atmosphere.
okay. Ugh. But tomorrow night we'll be back in Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga.
Yay!
And Sunday, we're doing the finale of Railroads Online. At least that save. Then we'll be putting it on hiatus for a bit to do Construction Simulator on Sundays.
Yes.
No, ice
Build
cream,
all the
huh?
things. Oh.
Yeah, that was like half an hour ago. Apparently, there's a million people in the line.
Yay,
In the Dairy Queen line.
explosions!
Explosions?
Oh, things are
Explosion.
exploding?
Explosions.
Oh, boy.
Overheating.
Oh. Oh, my God.
Oh,
Oh dear sweet Jesus.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh.
I am going to go to the tracking station, and I'm switching to Wicked's perspective.
Well,
Wicked, are you
I'm
caught
half
up?
an hour in the past, so no.
Can you land it real quick?
Oh!
Uh-oh.
You just missed it.
Did you explode?
The asteroid exploded.
No!
Oh.
Da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, Wicked could have landed it really quick. Just push that stick forward.
All right, wind it
The
back. Yeah, we gotta
asteroid
do it again.
exploded.
Mind it.
God damn it.
Wait, there.
I can't believe I missed that.
But it's a long loading screen too.
I don't know. I think Luna is
Boy,
getting really annoyed at us.
You don't have recording software on your computer, do you, good boy?
Not running.
Aww. Dang. Well, I guess you could spectate Wicked doing some more curse shit with a plane.
I was watching that.
Well, you know
What
what,
is
you could do.
What is coming
You could-
off of your...
She got a bright light on the bottom of the beam.
No.
It has a halo effect.
I think there's some Z fighting going on there. Or
Maybe.
something just bugged the hell out.
Let's just slow down using RCS. This will land, right?
Probably.
3G deceleration, you'll be fine.
Also, I guess in space news, SpaceX is targeting earliest potential Monday, uh, April 17th, for Starship test.
Oh, another Starship test. What's the goal of this
Uh,
one?
Fully
Sup-
assembled.
Fully assembled, super heavy, and Starship orbital flight test.
Oh boy. So fireworks essentially.
No, that would not be a good thing.
Yeah, the goal is not to have an unscheduled rapid disassembly.
Ah. And it seems like NASA's also moving
Erd?
ahead with their
Yes, because Swiss cheese brain, Christina.
Wait, what is
also
this?
seems like NASA's moving ahead with their moon missions. That looks like
Yep.
they selected a crew. So
Artemis
Yep.
2.
Oh. Oh my.
Yeah.
What?
Tracking station. There's the Deorbit 9000C.
what?
Deorbit.
It broke apart into pieces.
Ooh.
And it is set in a suborbital trajectory. It will take a few rotations around.
Is it going to break up more by doing that?
Possibly. Do we all want to watch it?
Sure. I'm watching now.
Hey, Wicked, waiting for you to join us.
Hang on.
You know, Wicked's making alterations to chase the plane.
See what it does. I want it to deorbit and actually hit the ground.
It just takes out Wicked's research station on the mountains.
I mean, that's where we were aiming.
We get like just this precision shot. It takes out a window.
Oh, I doubt it's gonna hit that because when it blew up, its trajectory it changed heavily. I'll say.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Time warp.
Yeah.
Da, 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 da.
When it
takes out
Damn it!
when it starts on fire again, you'll have to cancel the time warp because we don't see the.
Okay, in atmosphere again.
It's just a step to the left.
Yeah. Thing is, the thing just ends up actually being so precise it takes out a window and just takes out whichever scientist is in there.
And actually,
I mean,
it's
there's
just
only one
a step to a
scientist in there.
left, and then a step to the right.
Put your hands on your hips.
Pull your knees in tight.
We have fire.
You know what? You know what? Y'all trying to steer this thing reminds me of that one episode of Stargate Atlantis, where they put the asteroid in front of the laser beam.
Uh,
Yeah.
I didn't watch much of Atlantis, so.
Yeah.
Chase has just been deducting nerd points from me all day.
All day.
I've been
How many
rewatching a lot of Star Trek lately.
Yep.
Hey, have you been watching Picard?
That's why I'm rewatching it, so I can know all the references, because Deep Space Nine and Voyager I saw episodes of on occasion as a kid, but I never was able to watch it all the way through.
Okay.
So I watched through all of Deep Space Nine, and now I'm on season 2 of Voyager.
Oh, Voyager's so good.
I recently just did a complete watch through of DS9, so yeah.
But how
I'm
much
on
of it do you
Enterprise now.
remember?
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
My screen just went black.
it just blew up and completely disintegrated.
Well,
Huh.
Oh, everyone.
yes, Link, I am watching Voyager.
Link perked up when he heard Voyager.
Mm-hmm. He
Still
does that.
anticlimactic there, but
All right. You know what, good boy? Let's try Orca 9 and Dolphin 1 one more time.
Well, when you
Alright.
guys are done with that, you want to build space planes and
Race him?
fly around?
Maybe.
I can make it dark.
All right. So, good boy, you'll be taking the top stage. I want to see if I can get this to land.
Okay.
Because that's the one thing I didn't get to do.
You're working on a new plane. Oh no, you're pulling up.
I'm loading one that I've already built.
Oh my, that one looks ridiculous.
Ooh.
It performs
Okay.
ridiculous too.
SAS. We're going to go ahead and throttle up. And engage.
Yeah, we could back before
Yeah.
we got Cassie into watching Picard. We told her she's gonna have to understand references. So Link and I sat down and with our expanded knowledge of the Trek universe went through every episode and made her a list of the she has to watch episodes so she could understand all the references because she did not have enough time to watch everything before Picard started. And so we have a big spreadsheet of you need to watch these episodes. These episodes you should watch at some point. And then this is a if you want to thing.
Wicked, you can catch up.
What do you think I'm trying to do?
Oh, dear sweet Jesus.
By the way, you are tilting way too much. Tilting way too much.
He's following your tilt. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Watch the birdie.
Yeah, Christina, we need to be way more vertical.
Okay.
I thought Wicked was about to turn back towards you.
You will not into space today.
You
Christina,
would not
that's-
into space today.
Christina, that's horizontal, not vertical.
I'm working on it. It has a mind of its own.
Sure. Everybody says the spacecraft has a mind of its own when it goes the wrong axis.
See, the gyros are supposed to help you maintain your level, not make the rocket level.
You know what, Chase? You want to fly this thing? Great. Here's the controls.
Christina just opens the airlock, steps
All right.
out.
900 Delta V.
Yeah. Remember, your engine's not going to immediately fire.
No, they will not.
Miko and stage set.
Okay, taking control.
Oh man.
Engines inactivate. There we go.
Yeah, for a second, the maneuvers you were doing, Wicked, I thought you were just about to take them out. I thought it was about to just, because you whipped it around real quick after you passed them super fast. You were going to take them out.
I say, don't you know?
It's like
Oh,
Christina and I the other night in 5M. We got frustrated to blow off steam. We were dogfighting each other.
Oh, Chase, remember that first time I got you into 5M and I got a plane going like Mach 1 towards the ground and I pulled up at the last second, scared the absolute crap out of you?
Yeah, because you were driving. Remember then I got in the plane and was flying you around and I was skimming along over the mountains in a Voy radar maneuver? And you were like, Chase, Chase, Chase!
Good old nap of the earth flying.
Yep.
Hey, by the way, there's no payload on this rocket.
I'm aware. I was just trying to land, so I didn't worry about getting a payload loaded. Also, I ended up with like 1200 Delta V once we disconnected, so I'll have more than enough to land.
Jesus. Also, Wicked, how high are you gonna be able to go in this thing?
Well, we might meet Snoop Dogg.
Christina, I hope you still got that popcorn.
Come on, candlestick, candlestick.
You know what you must do.
What? Eek. Stabilize.
Oh God.
Come on. I need to try and... Can we get this landing?
Oh no.
What?
Oh, tell me you saw that.
Nope.
No, she didn't.
Oh.
How did she not see that?
No! No, 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 no. Oh, that's not good. Nope!
Oh.
The command center survived, and I have some engines. I have two, I have two landing legs waving at me.
Wicked did a pass by you that was so close he could have high-fived your landing strut.
Shh.
Oh, that is terrain scatter,
Yeah,
not
no, I don't know how I didn't see that.
Well, either way, I've got the clip saved, so I'll send that to you.
Nice. I guess, editor, I hope it was right there. Is there anything else we want to do?
Well, the satellite got into orbit with the 2K Delta V spare.
Nice. You know what? With 2K, can you intercept the telescope?
Like, oh, you mean the one that I have the long range relay already heading to intercept?
Oh, do you?
Did I actually? Maybe I didn't set that.
Yeah, it's the...
Well, the only problem is this doesn't have relays on it, and these are the really cheap antennas.
Okay.
I could.
Probably not a good idea then.
Would you
I
like
guess-
us to regain communication? I can do a thing.
Yeah, I want to reconnect with the Orca 8 probe. If we can.
I can do a thing.
That way we can get its antennas raised, and then it can just be out there.
Yeah.
You know what you could do is you could just quickly throw together a space plane and come fly with me.
Unfortunately, I'm not very much into the plane aspect. But I'm glad you're having fun with it.
Of course, I'm having fun with it. I'm crashing into stuff.
How intuitive are those controls for the plane?
This one that I'm flying is a little bit eager to backflip.
I was gonna say you were flying it as fast backwards as it was going forward, so. Also, I almost 100% slipped into deep Southern accent on the word backwards there.
I heard. You know what that also reminds me of? I don't know if this is true or if someone was just basically just
no.
lying through their teeth, but is it not true that when they were teaching pilots how to land the space shuttle, they had them fly a plane with their engines in reverse and the landing gear down?
I mean, it was a brick with wings.
I mean, yeah, essentially it was. That's what every pilot of the space shuttle has described it as.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Because I think I remember I don't know if you saw it on YouTube. There's a guy that was explaining how you would have landed a space shuttle. I don't know if y'all ever saw that video. I think it was pretty popular. So
I needed those.
What?
Wicked's attack angle was entirely too steep, and he just kind of snapped his jets off on the runway.
Oh boy.
That's fine.
Landed it.
it was it was a fireball, and then he popped into the air.
The force of the explosion flew him into the air.
I see Good Boys on the launch pad with telescope relay.
Check again where I'm at.
Orbiting the sun. Let's see this.
Well, that place put a telescope. I might have
Okay,
to learn how to fly the planes in these just so me and Wicked can do curse shit in this game.
I just had a random thought. Sorry, Wicked, go ahead.
If BD Armory
Nintendo.
does eventually creep its way into this mod pack, it's definitely something we can do.
So, random thought. So, if we were to take basically, every ounce of sand on the planet and make a really big piece of glass and shape it appropriately, to say, like a magnifying glass, and then put it in the correct orbit between the Earth and the Sun, could we make a solar-powered space laser?
In theory, yes, but in practice, horrifically impractical.
Well, I mean, realize it's horrifically impractical.
Speaking of impractical,
That's a flub for me. Jesus.
Christina, you were spectating me as I was doing a thing, and
Tracking station, all yours.
the
Rip.
Kraken, I think, took over.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Because I was on the relay, swapped to the telescope, extended the antenna, swapped back, and I no longer see the telescope.
Oh, I don't see it either.
Oh no.
Did it go poof?
I think it went poof.
Yeah.
Okay, well, on that note, I think I'm good to wrap.
Well, the telescope is dead.
But hey, good news, the relay has 98% signal strength.
That's fair. So, anything new we put out in that area should be good.
It's the universal equivalent of, can you hear me now? Good.
Ah. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me throughout the entirety of this series. I'm sure we'll be back in Kerbal eventually. Because this is like the second time we've done this. First
Yeah.
time we've done this that's multiplayer, but I think it's definitely worth revisiting.
oh, the cockpit view. Oh, that's.
Oh.
That said, everybody say goodbye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
And chat, I do have one question for you. Anyone up for some customs? Bye!